Knicks with a 9-point lead just past the midway point of the first. Be the first to represent the Knicks new lineup, including Carmelo Anthony and Chauncey Billups jerseys, plus team gear, including hats, t-shirts, and more at nyknicksstore.com, the official online store of the New York Knicks. Carmelo Anthony wearing number 7. Of course, ever since he told Denver he wanted to be traded, it's been a long, drawn-out process that came to fruition here today.
Just glad that it's over with. My mind was, was everywhere. But at the end of the day, I still was able to focus in and play basketball. At the end of the day, that's what all of this is about. The decision I made, is based on myself, it's based on my family. We sat down as a collective unit and came up with this decision that New York was a place, to bring my talent.
Well, it was a long drawn out, and it had an impact on a number of teams, Clyde, including his Denver Nuggets. New Jersey Nets went through it. The Knicks impacted as well. Detroit Pistons. It was a hot story, but not an easy thing for a lot of players and a number of teams as Delfino knocks down another 3.
What about the Nets surprise move, getting Williams?
Wow, that was a shocker.
Yep.
Didn't even know Darren Williams was on the market. All of a sudden, he's a New Jersey Net. That's a terrific trade for New Jersey, in my estimation.
And I think New Jersey cost the Knicks, too, by getting in the Melo deal. Had to give up more than they wanted to.
Anthony shot off the mark. Of course, trades are fun. The fans are fired up for Carmelo Anthony and Chauncey Billups, but there's also a lot of sadness last couple of days, Clyde. Nice feet inside and whistling a foul. And that's, fans get connected with certain players. And Danilo Gallinari, Wilson Chandler, and Raymond Felton in a short time really connected with the fans. So there's some hurt for the fans, too, seeing those players who gave it their all and were a big part of the turnaround this year with their team playing professionalism.
Yeah, I like what Mr. Dolan said in his speech. He paid homage to those players. They will be missed, and he appreciated their effort. I thought that was a nice touch to it as well.
Last night they were in Denver. The Nuggets played last night at the Pepsi Center, and they brought them down courtside by one of the tunnels, and they got a standing ovation. They were interviewed on the Denver Nuggets telecast, and you could see there was some sadness with them, but there was also professionalism that, hey, they got a new opportunity. They're going to do their best and try and continue their improvement and progress that we saw here in New York and now do it in Denver.
I heard that only Gallo would start for them. Felton and Wilson would be coming off the bench.
Right now. Let's check in with Tina on that.
And Mike, I have been in touch with Danilo Gallinari and Wilson Chandler since the trade via text, and of course they continue to say the right things. Gallinari keeps using the word tough. There was one point where he was packed but wasn't really sure if he was definitely even going to Denver. His agents had told him to just sit tight. As far as Chandler, he said the ovation last night made him feel better. He said all of a sudden you have to move, pack everything, find a place to stay, situate your family. It's difficult. Back to you.
Yeah, it's, all 3 love playing, and Moskov as well. Hey, Denver had to get as much as they can as a foul called down low. Anthony picks up his first, and the Knicks had to give up a lot to get a star player like Anthony. And Donnie Walsh, throughout the process, didn't want to give up that much, and he was saying yesterday how, as the negotiations went on, he realized he was going to have to give up more than he initially wanted, and felt obviously that it was worth it.
Yeah, again at the press conference, Mr. Dolan cleared all of that up, the negativity that was surrounding that they were all on the same page, the coach, and so they all made this decision collectively so that they would sit down and talk about the contract of the general manager once it's time to do so.
Now, Scott Skiles is furious at something as Bogut's at the free throw line. Didn't see what it was. Perhaps thought there should have been a lane violation. Bogut misses another. Tony Douglas had just checked in the rebound. Boy, Skiles is really mad at Scott Wall, the official. Williams. Anthony. Offensive foul. Nice defensive play from Baamute, who was an excellent defender. That's 2 fouls on Carmelo Anthony.
Anthony will have to take his seat now. Watch Baamute. That's why he's in the game. Defensive prowess. Good job.
Billy Walker will come in, and Anthony takes a seat. Walker is probably going to get the more minutes in terms of all the players since the trade who are still with the Knicks. Walker is going to get an increase in minutes, part of the rotation.
I like Williams, though. Williams can rebound, and he's a good defender, so I think he's going to be a beneficiary as well, Mike.
You're talking about Sheldon Williams or Sean Williams?
Sean Williams.
Delfino spots up again. And Walker the rebound. 5-point Knick lead with just over 3.5 remaining in the first. Sean Williams lines up that one. Salmon's the other way. Now the trading deadline is tomorrow, so there's still some deals can be made. The Knicks know they have to get some size. There's been talk about various other moves, possibility. Walker knocks it away, flips it ahead to Tony Douglas. Wasn't pretty, but it results in 2 points.
Whenever Douglas is in the game, teams have trouble. Does an excellent job of creating havoc with his D.
Defense, and that's going to be the key as the Knicks look to try and take that next step. We know how talented offensively. Stoudemire pokes it away, but Morgan gets it back. Ball knocked loose. Salmons is going to have to put it up. Shot clock winding down. Oh, Billy Walker, a bad foul with 1 left on the 24. Mike D'Antoni not happy. 1 on the shot clock, he says. The Knicks are up by 7.